So we are back to the brand episode of Strong Leadership Franchise Mode here in MLB The Show 16. The last episode, I played a game in Rogers Center, game 1 of our season, and we played very well though. We played very well in our first game. Our offense kind of ran dry, but other than that, Mad Bum had a great game. Probably his best game as a Blue Jay, at least that I've played in the gameplay episodes. Only 5 hits, allowed 2 runs, 1 earned run, then struck out with 13 batters, 0 walks. Incredible game by him. A 1.17 ERA on the season after that performance by Mad Bum. But when it comes to the Orioles, they did a great game too. Their strength pitcher played very well up until he got pulled, and then we went and came back against Garcia, and he took the L, and the W was awarded to our man, Fernando Salas, just based on that. He pitched a .1 inning that allowed him to get the W. So I guess our offense ran dry, but other than that, great game by us, and Donaldson played very well to get us that W. But now going on to the rest of the stuff though, really have nothing to check out now when it comes to stats, because it's only one game, it's really nothing at all. So we're probably going to sim up to around, I'd say maybe around this Washington series in Toronto. Wait, replay in Toronto, here we did. I might play actually Washington in this game, because if you look at Washington's team, they're not that bad of a team. I want to check out their roster quickly. So the Nationals right there. So they have great pitching though. That's what I want to face up against, is either Max Scherzer or Steven Strasburg. So both those guys are great players, and their offense is even not that bad either. So let's go sim up to around there and see how well our team is playing. Hopefully they're playing pretty well. Last year you finished with 109 wins, so hopefully we're on the pit trace to beat that and get over 115. I have no idea. Let's go sim this up though. Okay, so a big trade actually happened. AJ Pollock was traded to the New York Yankees for Brock Holt and JD Martinez. So pretty fair trade, I guess. AJ Pollock's on a 3-year deal, $12.5 million. I don't know if Brock Holt or JD Martinez are on 1-year contracts, so that's what I'm guessing. So the Phillies want to offer us a trade. So let's see what the Phillies want. So we got Rick Loomis, our third baseman. Let's see him, Rick. He's pretty good overall, good potential. For a starting pitcher, Jared Akoff. If we needed pitching, I would take this, but I mean, good prospect for a guy who's 29 years old. I ain't taking that, so I'll decline that one. Let's go just live com this last few sims. So sim this Kansas series, we better sweep them. And we don't even sweep them. Come on, 2-1 there, but I guess a pretty rough simulation. 28-14, not that bad there, but I mean, we should be better than this though. We lost to Baltimore, he lost that series. Let's quickly recap this. So we went and won that Baltimore series 3-1. We won the Boston series 2-1. We lost the Detroit series 2-1. We won the Cleveland series 2-1. We won the New York series 2-1. We swept Tampa. We won Boston series 2-1. We won the Baltimore series 2-1. We tied the San Diego series. We swept Oakland. We lost the Texas series. We swept Seattle. We lost the Baltimore series. We almost swept the Kansas City Royals, but we won 2-1 against them. So now we're playing the Washington Nationals here in Washington. So looks like it'll be Eric Hayes versus Gio Gonzalez, or Smiley versus Tanner Roark. So we cannot face, wait, we can, but that's in Toronto though. Should I do that? I don't want to play as Mad Bum again. He's having a great year though, 4-0. But should I play as Tyler Avila against Steven Strasburg? I kind of want to face them in Washington. Let's check out their season so far though. See it while we're playing. So our pitching rotation, let's see this. So we got Mad Bum 2.86 ERA, not too bad. He's our best pitcher so far. Stroman's having a rough year, 3.79, that's not good. Eric Hayes having a great year, 2.8. 3 ERA for Smiley, that's great. And a 3.94 ERA for Tyler Avila, not too bad there. Hutch is on the bench though. A 4.23, not that good after winning 20 games last season. So Richardson's not really playing as well as he was last year. And rotation actually not that as good as last year either. So Avila, he's not really playing that well, same as Stroman. But the rest of the pitchers though, Mad Bum, Eric Hayes, and Smiley playing very fantastic so far through the first, I guess, month or two. So let's jump right into these stats though for this thing. See team rankings. We're 5th in batting average. Bats doesn't really matter too much. Runs, we're 7th. Okay, that's not too bad. Plus we're only away from like, what is that, 27? It's not too bad, I guess. Hits, where are we at? Where are we at for hits? Come on. We're 16th. We should be way better than this. Our offense is great. So our offense not really picking it up a bit. Doubles doesn't really matter too much. Triples. Home runs were number 1. Okay, that's where we should be good at. Home runs. Jock Peterson 14 home runs. Donaldson 13. And Yoenis Cespedes 10. RBI, where are we at? We're 7th. Not too bad. Stolen bases. We have really no speedy guys. Caught stealing or tied for first. Okay, that's cool. Stolen base percentage, we're actually good at stealing bases. Did Doug Schroeder, the guy who picked in the Rule 5 draft, and Byron Buxton and Steve Casto. So, great 3 players that are speedy and great. on there for stealing bases, I guess. Didn't really think of us as a base-stealing team, especially with all that home run hitting power throughout the lineup, but we're 16th in strikeouts. Oh wait, that's middle of the league. It's not too bad, I guess. Slugging percentage of number 1. How are we number 1 slugging at really, like, I don't know, we're barely up there for hits. We're like 7th. We should be number 1 in hits. I guess maybe with home runs has a lot to do with that. But on base percentage, we're tied for 6th. We're not tied for 6th. We are 6th. Total bases, we're 3rd. It's cool to see that. Plate appearances doesn't really matter too much. Let's see our ERA. We're 5th in ERA. That's great, actually. I like that. Complete games. As weird though is our I guess former rookie Eric Hayes. It was a rookie season last year as a starter, and he's playing fantastic this year. So Eric Hayes slowly developing into our second kind of ace in the team, I guess you could say. I don't know. Mad Bum's a race. Eric Hayes second. 3rd would probably be Smiley. 4th Stroman, and 5th obviously Avila in the rotation. But complete games, what we got? We're tied for 11th. Not too bad. Saves, we're number 1 with our man Roberto Osuna, 20 saves. Felix Lebron has 1. Tied for 2nd in blown saves, 3rd in hits allowed. So we're a great pitching team, actually. We're great at that. But let's see this though. Individual stats for slugging. Steve Casto's tied for 5th in batting average. It's crazy. So Steve Casto, our main hitting guy, great hit, like obviously great contact. He's got good home run hitting power. He's an all-around great player though, with the speed included. So Steve Casto, one of our everyday players at DH. But let's see hits. We're Steve Casto tied for 1st. Cool. What do we got? We got Simeon. We got Puig. Where's our next hitter? We'll go to our team stats. Player stats right here. Okay, let's check this out. So let's see who leads in hits. We have Casto. We have Cespedes down 10. Donaldson 46. Peterson 42. Buxton 40. RBI. Where are we at? RBI. Donaldson 34. Okay. 29 is Yoenis Cespedes. Let's see batting average though. You get Howard Wise, Steve Casto, Yoenis Cespedes, almost batting 300. Jock Peterson almost batting 300. Donaldson, Schroeder's playing well off the bench. Manny Carrera, and we got Troy Tulowitzki 266. Okay, so I think our lineup's not that bad so far. We're doing very well with the scheme we have in place right now, especially with Steve Casto at 2nd. Oh, where's Steve Casto here? Oh yeah, because we're in the no DH. So Steve Casto, great where he is right now. He's 83 overall. He jumped up in overall after 2. Lucas is going down. Will Myers 89. Peterson 86. He's going up. Tulo at 88 overall. He's going down. Is he pissed? No, he's just bad. So Troy Tulowitzki could be on his way out this season, actually. I'm pretty surprised about that, though. He's making $30 million. He just accepted his player option last offseason, so maybe he might be gone. Maybe he might resign for like maybe $10 million. Somewhere around that range. So Troy Tulowitzki on his way up maybe this season. He's in the middle of the rotation or the lineup. Not too bad there. I think our lineups are good though. I think we're fine. Our hitting's great. Our pitching is amazing though. That's what's keeping us to the record. But let's see these Washington Nationals throughout these few games. So where are we at in MLB in correlation with the league? Are we number 1? What the heck? We're number 1 in the league. Really? I thought with a record like that, I thought we're like maybe 3rd, maybe 4th, but we're number 1 in the league. Even though our record's not that bad or not that great. So 28-14 gets you number 1 in MLB right now. It's for record. What's these Nationals though? Where are these Nationals at? I don't know what league they're in. Washington Nationals, not the American League, obviously. There they are. So 17-26, not the greatest team. They are pretty bad right now. Their batting average, not the greatest. Slugging, not the greatest. Fielding percentage, not that bad. And their ERA is actually great because they have a good rotation. But the man we're facing up against, though, Gio Gonzalez. Let's see him out. So he's got a 2.11 ERA. We got Eric Hayes 2.8. So 2 solid pitchers going against each other. I like this matchup, and we're probably favorable on that one, just based on our hitting against their hitting. But anyway, I guess it's a quick simming episode. But anyway, I guess in this episode off here, make sure to subscribe for more Blue Jays Franchise Baseball, and thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one.